Okay, let's review. Let's start with the racing. And here's the first glitch right there. Let's get out of that. Let's try this again. So the first thing that we've noticed is the exit button blends in. If we can make that just a little bit darker so it sticks out. So I completed the race, and let's see. So if I exit out of this, and let me check mission. Nothing has changed in the mission, so we need to work on that. And if you notice, not everything fits on the screen, so the back button is off to the side. So we need to make sure everything fits. We need to make sure to move that over more towards the center, because if someone decides to go with a long avatar name, as you can see, it doesn't fit onto the screen. So we should move the agent name and level more towards the center. That way there's room. So that's another issue that we need to fix. And then on English, if I hit the hint button, the letter A pops up and it doesn't disappear. So that's another something that we need to fix. We need the skip button, we need to move it distance itself so people don't accidentally hit that. So we should have the insert button and the undo button up here, and then put the hint or the skip button and the timer more towards the middle here so no one accidentally touches it. And we want to make sure that the exit button right there is consistent with all the other exit buttons, like the one we have there, which is also the same one in driving. We should use that consistently through all the challenges. So that's another thing that we need to work on. I've noticed that we've corrected the undo option where you can still use it. And let's see what happens. As you can see, I did not land on the landing pad, so that shouldn't have counted. We need to make this a little bit more accurate. That way it's more challenging. I don't want users to just get close and then pass, because that's not what we want. We want them to learn accuracy and efficiency. So now it's stuck. It's supposed to restart, but it didn't. See, again, we need to make sure it's more accurate when it gets to the landing pad portion. I don't want them to automatically move on just for being in the vicinity. So we want to make sure it's accurate. That makes it a lot more challenging. And also, every time they hit the landing pad, it should stop and then ask them if they want to go on another mission. Because when is the mission over? That's another thing. So we want to make sure that there's a definite break so the user knows when they've completed a mission. And especially, what if I need to stop and go do something else? Do I lose everything that I've earned and have to start back at the beginning again? It gets confusing, so we want to make sure every time they land on the landing pad, that it stops and they know that they've completed the challenge. It's time to move on to the next one. So, and let's see. Nothing has changed in the mission category, so we definitely need to work on that. Now let's go to the avatar. The girl definitely looks much better. Everything looks pretty good for the girl. Let's work on the boy. Now I notice we have some colors here that aren't being used. If we can have something a little like a lighter yellow, that's a little more something between the pinkish and the gold, like a light yellow would be great. Because we have some colors here that's not being used. That's one thing that I've noticed. Let's see. Let's get to the... Now when we get to the face, I've noticed that the noses don't exactly line up. Like on that one, you can clearly see the nose to the right, the mouth to the left. And then what happens with these facial is when you put the glasses on, it definitely doesn't look right. And let me go back. So we need to fix these to make sure that the nose and the mouth line up. Because the nose is to the left of the glasses. And then again, we need to make sure, if you look onto this, how the pants doesn't fit onto the screen. You have to pull it all the way over to even see it. We need to fix that. And then the word apply doesn't fit onto the screen. So we need to make sure everything fits. And let me go back so I can get rid of the glasses so we can see the face. The gloves are great, they fit much better. The shirt, we need to make sure to switch out the emblem on these and put the emblem that's on the armor onto these shirts. So that needs to be done. And we've already gone over about the skin tone. And then the face. Now with the hair, we're definitely missing out on black. Black is a very popular color, hair color. And we should have that on there. Okay, we have the hairstyles, lip color. Now for the lips, again, we need to have some masculine lips and not feminine lips, because you can clearly see it's hard to tell if that's a woman or a man based on the face, because it's very feminine looking. So we need to make sure we have some masculine looking lips as an option as well. That way people can fully enjoy this and not have to worry that how come my male avatar looks like a female. And let me show you. That is more of a feminine face, feminine look. And when you put on some of these hairstyles, combined with the lips, it's hard to tell if it's a male or female. So we definitely need to fix that. Same thing with the eyes. The eyes for the male. On this one you can tell he looks cross-eyed. Clearly the eyes for the male, those look a little big. These are okay. But definitely the cross-eyed one we need to fix, and we need to make those a little bit smaller. Clearly, when it comes to the features, the female eyes are a little better. So we need to just kind of try to even it out a little bit. That way the male avatar comes close to the female options. That way it doesn't seem like the female avatar looks great and the male avatar doesn't even come close. We want to kind of keep them very similar. So we're getting there. We just have to make some more changes.